Hi, welcome back. So we are looking at lesson 10 and we're relating fractions, ratios, and percents. Okay, so there's a few things that we need to know when we're working with fraction and percent and ratio problems. So the first thing that we need to know and we need to ask ourselves is, do we know if this is a part to whole relationship or a part to part relationship? So do we know what the whole is? And then do we know what each part is, and is there more than one part that are being compared here? So when we look at this problem, there are 4 girls to every 6 boys in a class. The first thing I ask myself, is this a part-to-part relationship or is this a part-to-whole relationship? And this is definitely a part-to-part relationship because we don't know what the whole is, or we could easily find it out actually. Okay, so if I don't know what the whole is, then I know, well, there's 4 girls. I'm comparing 4 girls to 6 boys as a ratio. So in total, if I was going to compare to the whole, I could say there are 4 girls to every in the class. So to every 10. And then I could make it go that way. So that would be a part to whole relationship. This is a part to part relationship. Okay, and then can I change this to a fraction? So this is the ratio of boys to girls. This is the ratio of girls to the class. And then I could have, this is girls to the class. This is girls to boys. And then I could even have a ratio as well of boys to class. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I can change these ratios to represent fractions because they have a whole, and I know what the whole is. So this is 4/10 of the class are girls and 6/10 of the class are boys, and then I can use these to find the fraction. And so my fraction here would be 40 over 100, which we know is 40%, right? And this one would be 60%. Okay, what if I asked a question like this and I was going the other direction? So I have 40% of the class are girls. How many boys are there? So I know that this would be girls is 40. This is the fraction, right? I can change it to the fraction. And 40 over 100 is the fraction of girls, and I can put it into lowest terms. So my 40, for every 10 in the class, there are 4 girls. So that is girls. So that would mean the boys would make up the rest of that whole. So very easily can figure out that boys, right? Because fractions, our percentages are out of 100. So this would be 60 over 100, which if I reduce it is 6 over 10. And here is our ratio, right? 6 to 10 in the class are boys. Okay, so we have some questions just practicing shifting between fractions, ratios, and percentages. So if you can just do those and make sure you're coming and asking for help